It's been a while since I've done an actual like plant tour thing, so I'm gonna do one. It's November now, and hopefully I can maybe put the names on the screen because I got a new video editing software, so maybe I can do that, but we'll see. So this is my shelf, my one shelf, which is a west window, and there's plants on these shelves here, and one here. So this here, this is a variegated wax ivy. Yeah, it kind of just, I keep trying to get it to train up this, but it keeps falling because it doesn't want to, so it's just gonna go that way, I guess. And then this pothos here, which goes over here, all the way over there. This is actually in this cup of water, or this vase thing. This was actually in a fish tank. I had a fish tank here and I decided to get rid of that fish tank, so the pothos that was in it I kind of just put in a cup. So there's like a bunch of duckweed in there and stuff. Yeah, but it's hung up with paper clips and kind of just goes along the top there, so that's cool. So then this is my really sad wandering Jew, which I actually found a cooler name for that. It's a wandering dude, which I like way better. So yeah, this is my wandering dude. It's a Tradescantia, and it's like really sad. Eventually, I had like a bucket of water fall on it, like the actual bucket, and then it kind of got neglected, but it's growing new leaves. It's just not getting enough light, which somehow I'm killing. Oh, just this plant, like it's amazing. So then this is my Maranta that I got from Walmart, and it's kind of crappy, but you know, it's pretty for a Walmart plant, and it has all these new leaves. They're coming out, and it's pretty nice. Right now it's droopy. I just watered it. It was a little dry. But yeah, that's my Maranta. It's a prayer plant. So then this is my, it's one of my money trees. So it's just kind of a single. Most of them are braided, but this one rotted. So it has a bunch of new leaves. I like this spot a lot. And then next to it is my gold dust Dracaena. These leaves are turning white. They start out yellow and then turn white. And yeah, there's some other little growth down there. But yeah, it's kind of just awkward looking. And this is my terrarium. So I haven't actually looked in here for a while. That's my Photonia, or nerve plant. And that's back there, Ficus pumila. A Cryptanthus something or another. It's getting new leaves actually. It's pretty happy. Photonia really likes the humidity in here. And then some bromeliads and this really sad fern, but he's getting new babies. Yeah. So there's that. I kind of missed that pretty often. And then this is my bat flower, and it looks pathetic. I just repotted it the other day. It's had some severe troubles. I got it basically almost dead, and I've slowly been killing it more ever since, but these are its babies. I separated them, and hopefully like one of them survives. I don't know, like, it's not the worst, but it's not like doing so well. But this is actually a bud right here. This is a flower. So hopefully it does flower, so like everything's worth it. It just really likes high humidity, and it's fussy about the soil and moisture and generally everything it's fussy about. So I don't know. It looked worse when I first brought it home, but it also just, it's actually putting out another leaf right there. Right there. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. So then over here, this is my Imperial Red Philodendron, which has a new leaf, and it's like really big. This leaf was the first new leaf that it got. It initially had like more, but I chopped them off. And you can see where I chopped it back. It was really crooked. It's still kind of crooked. I need to turn it so it develops better and maybe repot it eventually, but this leaf is really amazing. It's not as red as it would be if it was in brighter light, but I still really like it. It's like kind of a brownish, dark green. I don't know, but it's getting all these other babies too, like down here, this one. There's one over there, and these probably will. So then this is a Dieffenbachia, which is just kind of there. And another money tree hanging out next to my deer skull. So this is a lucky bamboo that I got for like $1 at Walmart, which is cool. And then up here I have a another pothos, just a golden pothos. I just turned him around because he was kind of growing, you know, goofily. And this is a pearls and jade pothos. So that's, yeah, it's pretty crazy, like variegation on that one. And then that's a really ugly pilia of some kind. And this is a peperomia. Ooh, a variegated peperomia. I can't remember the exact name. I think it has something wrong with it, but I'm not sure what. It just, I think I might have mites, which sucks, but it looks, I don't know. And then this guy over here, this is my philodendron Brazil, which I repotted in this smaller pot like a month ago, and it has so much new growth. It really prefers smaller pots, but like the variegation on those new leaves is really nice. Like this one's fully yellow there, and it was basically not growing at all for a long time, and I put it in this smaller pot, and it really liked that. So then up here I have two grow lights, which are I can't remember the lumens, 1500 lumens I think, and they're 5000K. So they're just like regular LEDs from Walmart. Clamp lights down here. And these are my two echeverias that I was using to test it. This is my Pro von Nürnberg, so let me see if I can get a picture. My Pro von Nürnberg, which has been inside for over a month and looks really good for being inside over a month. They usually stretch out really badly. It actually might be getting too much sun. I don't know. And this little guy is an Echeveria setosa. I got it slightly like weird, and yeah, but all that new growth in the middle is looking really like close together. So yeah, I'm thinking that this light is working pretty well, and I like it. So then this guy here, this is a satin pothos. I forget the Latin name, but I'll look it up. And it's just kind of hanging out here. I got it in a hanging basket, but I took it out. I really love this plant. It's been like one of my ones that I've wanted for a while. It's just got really shiny leaves. Super cool. So then I'm not gonna like go through every plant in my fish tanks because that would take too long, but I'm just gonna show you them. This is my 15-gallon. There's absolutely nothing in here except for snails currently, but it's just got some crypts and some water wisteria that's growing in, and some anicaris, and some floaters, that salvinia, and some water lettuce. So yeah. Then in here, this is my 20-gallon, and it's got some water wisteria, some Amazon swords, this is some dwarf sagittaria, some melted crypts, and back there some, I messed it up with the water change, but there's a bunch of Java fern back there. And that's lips and all the fish. Then this tank is a blackwater tank with my one female beta, and it's got a bunch of dwarf water lettuce and other floaters up here. There's a lot. Oh. And there's Dorea. And then down here, water wisteria and some Anubias. And then right here we got a peace lily, we got a pothos, we got, in the tank, we got some Anubias and crypts along the bottom. More Anubias, more Anubias. This is a sad peace lily in the front. That's Buzz. And then that's a Dieffenbachia in there, and this is a philodendron Brazil, which is doing really badly. So yeah, that's that tank. Then this is my last tank. This is a 5-gallon. This is my red tiger lotus, which is really pretty. I love that. That's really pretty. That's Kraken. And then crypts, that's anicaris there, and some water wisteria, and some more anicaris up there. Yep, And this guy is my Monstera. I really chopped him back pretty good. He was getting really long, and his, I don't know, I fertilized and kind of chopped him back, so hopefully he grows a little better. I don't know. Lots of pothos, just lots of that. Okay, so it's vaguely getting dark, so hopefully you'll be able to see this rack. So this is my succulent rack, and yeah, that's my mom's aloe. And then down on the bottom is kind of just things I'm propagating, so a bunch of different things in there. These are some little babies. That one's a little Graptopetellum, a little Kalanchoe, another Kalanchoe, kind of an albino Kalanchoe, and a little jade, another little jade. Yeah, bunch of things in there. Okay, then up here we got my tray right here. This is like little like 3.5-inch pots that are square in a like rectangular liner. They fit perfectly. So this is a baby toes. It's my tiger jaw. This is a Crassula strayi. This guy is a Secretia. So it's not really a succulent. I mean it is, but I don't know why it's in this area. And my little aloe, it's an aloe vera. And that's a Crassula perforata, which he's kind of growing a lot. And right above him is a sedum, I think it's a sedum burrito. It's a burro's tail, but it's the stubbier version, not the pointy version. Okay, so then back over here, this is a Kalanchoe humilis. This is a Kalanchoe antler something. Back over there, there's a little jelly bean sedum in a little pot. And this is some kind of Kalanchoe, which is not liking being inside. That guy is another Kalanchoe, that's a Kalanchoe tomentosa. And then another Kalanchoe tomentosa. I love this guy. So soft, so fuzzy. And this is a Pachyphytum. I think I don't know. Pachyphytum. These are my little lithops. They're just hanging out. This one might bloom, maybe. I don't know. This is an Echeveria compressulacalis or something. I don't know, but it's cool, and I couldn't find much about it, and I got it at Home Depot. And then that's a Crassula. I can't remember the name. It's a silver dollar jade, which, yeah. And then this guy is a Kalanchoe. I can't remember, but it's really soft. I look it up. And then this is an Echeveria nodulosa, which needs more light. It's suffering, but it's still pretty. Okay, the next shelf up, it's like getting dark. This is a Christmas aloe something. This is a Haworthia cooperi. That, I don't know what that is. I don't know, but I think it's rooted now. This is a tricolor jade, which is like ceased growing. So, whatever. I propagated this back in February and just kind of doesn't want to grow. So this is a weeping jade, which I can't remember the Latin name of, but it's a big guy and he's going to go in a hanging basket once I have one. This is my cactus. It's a Cereus monstrosa of some kind of Cereus. I think it's also called an apple cactus. I'm not entirely sure on that. He's grown a lot. He's getting little nubs, which he's growing little arms, which is exciting. This is my Crassula perfoliata, one of them. I have like 2, I think. And this one, yeah, he's pretty big. He was just like a little bud on the mother plant not so long ago. And he hasn't, well, I don't know. He's just looking good. And then these are my 2 flapjack plants. They're the one over here. This is a Kalanchoe luciae, and this is a Kalanchoe thersiflora. I guess there is a difference. If you look at them, you can see the difference kind of. This one grew from my own plant, so it was a baby, and the mother plant flowered, so I know it's a Kalanchoe luciae. And this one was from my boss, and I just assume it's a Thursiflora because it looks different. And you can tell by the bloom, and there's kind of some subtle differences. Like this one's kind of rounder, darker red. This one has red edges, but it's kind of like smoother. I don't know. They're different. There's 2 different flapjacks, so that's cool. So then this guy is an Echeveria pulvinata, which is blooming. It's been blooming since February. It just keeps blooming. And it's really fuzzy and pretty. And the blooms, this is like the spent blooms. And these are the blooms. They're kind of orange and yellowy and pretty. This one keeps getting more and more blooms, so that's cool. Ooh, then up here, it's really backlit. I'm gonna go up here. Ooh. This is a string of pearls right there. Kind of dim. This is a jade plant. These are 2 Kalanchoe, I think it's Friedrich Stolfi. I don't know. They're variegated lavender scallops or whatever. They kind of don't like the lighting in here at all. They're really sad. And this is I have 2 Portulacaria afras. I have one back here. Ooh, just knocked a leaf off. I have one back here and one here. This one's a little dude. But they're both like bonsais or whatever. And back there, that's the mother plant, Crassula perfoliata, which I chopped back and then it got all these babies. Looks real cute. This is my jade plant. Yeah, he's looking not as unhealthy as before. Still losing leaves, but hopefully won't like die completely. Over there is my mom's spider plant. It's kind of boring. And this is my Christmas cactus, which is blooming. It's got all these blooms, these buds that'll probably bloom more towards Thanksgiving. And it's got these ones right here, which are cool. And then here's my variegated Hoya, which this whole one branch is dead. But actually the rest of it is decently healthy. It just kind of sits on this table now because I don't have anywhere else to put it. But yeah, it's got, ooh, it's really like bad lighting, I'm sorry, but yeah. So these leaves are a little sad too, but you know, whatever. I think it's putting out new leaves. I can't really tell because I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I had to turn some lights on to show you this guy. So this is a Pegasus begonia, and it's probably about two or 3 feet tall. It's pretty big. It's in a 10-inch color, or yeah, I think it's an 8 or 10-inch color pot, and then it's just really big. So I got this guy from work. He is for free. He's kind of got something going on with his leaves. I think he has mites, probably, which is fun. But they were getting rid of it. I think it also needs really fertilizer. But yeah, hopefully it does okay. If it doesn't, that's okay, because they were going to throw it out anyway. But yeah, I love this type of plant, this plant. They're so big and really pretty. And I think this is 3 plants. I remember planting this. This is 3. But yeah, it's huge. Okay, so then over here, I have a Haworthia of some kind. I can't remember the variety, but it's a Haworthia. And he has new babies there and there. And I love these, like the windowed Haworthias. They're so cute. And then these are my mom's 3 Haworthias. Those are just the normal, everyday Haworthias. And then I have an air plant there and an air plant there. And they kind of get chewed on by my cat. Neglected, but you know, they're pretty. Okay, so then this is the last area I have plants. All these windows have been east windows, so this window here just faces the backyard, and then these are where I have all my other Rex begonias, or rhizomatis or Rex begonias. I think this one's just a rhizomatis begonia or something. It's kind of got waxy leaves. I mean, all Rex begonias are rhizomatis, but whatever. Yeah, this little guy, he's like silvery. This little guy, he's blooming. This is I think this one's called Stardust. He's got these big, giant leaves that are shiny. And then this one I think is called Fireworks. and it's got like really deep, like raised veins, or lowered veins, and got this like purple and then silver and black. That's cool. So then this is black. It's a black one, and another one. Well, focus. It won't even focus because it's too black. But they've got this super tight like spiral, and they're really black. And then this is my purple passion plant. Just looks okay. Kind of sad. And then one more fireworks begonia, which has just this like perfect leaf. And then this is a streptocarpella. There, kind of sad looking, but whatever. And an orchid, another orchid, which is sadder, but still growing leaves. And another orchid there. And yeah, that's another begonia. And then the final one, this is my very upset and etiolated Graptopetellum paraguayense. He's from Paraguay, but he's actually not. Yeah, that's the scientific name of that plant. They thought it was from Paraguay, but then it wasn't, so it's fake. Yeah, so that's it. That's all my plants. Hopefully I can do another one, maybe later in the winter. I don't know. I don't think anyone cares about these things except for me, but I like looking back at them, so that's cool.